Are you aware that 95% of job seekers they fail in an interview in spite of having requisite qualification, skills and experiences? There can be many reasons, but the main reason which I have identified is they are unable to educate their interviewer. Yes, you have heard it correctly. They are not able to educate their interviewer. Now, if you watch this video till the end, you will discover a very simple and wonderful technique. I, Col Sanjeet Sirohi, a soft skill trainer and founder of Heroes Quest program, will tell you a simple technique in next 4 to 5 minutes, which if you follow that, you will be able to crack any interview. Now, as we do preparation for our written exam, similarly we have to do preparation for our interview. Now, in this preparation, we have to discover our career intelligence. Now, I'll explain to you what is career intelligence. So, once you have identified or discovered your career intelligence, during the interview, you have to educate the interviewer on your career intelligence. Now, question comes is, what is career intelligence? Career intelligence are your strength. These are your points which will be projected and which should be projected during the defined period of time during the interview. Now, how to identify the strengths or the key selling points? Sit down with a paper and pen and ask these 10 to 11 questions. I will not cover all questions. I will cover 2 to 3 questions only. In my later video, which will give the detailed instructions and detailed technique to master this skill, there I will be covering that. The first question could be that what is the qualification or skill do I have that are hard to find? Number 2, what do I do better than my peers? And third question could be, is there any important area in which I am exceptionally knowledgeable? And similarly, you keep on answering the questions. And once you have answered the question, now you have got a list of your skills, your qualification and your other strength. Now this is a raw material. Now you have to refine it. Now how do you refine it? You have to prioritize these points, these answers into key skill points. Now key skill points will be those points which will have 3 things which are important. First, and this is known as rev points. First is relevance, second is exceptional, and third is verifiable. Now relevance means what is relevance to the employer. You may be have all the qualification, you may be having strength, but they may not be relevant to the employer. Number 2 is exceptional. That means what is that thing which will make you exceptional in front of your peers. And third is verifiable. That is, it is not a claim, it is not an opinion that can be verified. If you have a degree, unique degree, then that can be verified. If you have got some experience, then that can be verified. So, after you have made your list, after that prioritize them in these 3 categories and pick up 3 to 5 key skill points. Once you have picked it up, write down on a piece of paper, paste it where you can see it every day. Now, how to use these rev points in your interview? Once you go for interview, the first thing which is asked in any interview, irrespective of your age, irrespective of your career growth, this is the first question which is asked, and that is, please tell us about yourself or introduce yourself. Now, once you give your introduction, you must make it a point that you include these key skill points. And keep on, whenever question comes about, these key skill points are your aces. Like in my last video, I had said that interview is a game. It is a game of cards where the deal is done by the interviewer, but you have got all the aces. These key skill points are your aces. You use them, and if you use them well, I can assure you, you will crack the interview. Now, before I end up, I want to say that this was only a brief introduction what I wanted to give to this subject. I will be covering this in more detail. So all those who want to see the video which will give this complete technique, please subscribe to my channel by pressing the bell on the Heroes Quest. And other thing is that if you have liked my video, please like it, share it and give your comments down below so that anything feedback you want to give me so that I can improve on my forthcoming videos. Thank you. Jai Hind.